Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick video review today of the Logitech MK550, also known as the wireless wave combo, which is a wireless mouse and keyboard and a little receiver, USB receiver that connects them both to the computer. Overall impressions, it's really nice keyboard and mouse both. I've really enjoyed both of them. The keyboard, as you can see, has a lot of extra buttons, media buttons, functions, those kind of things. So I'll go into a little bit more of that. And then the mouse also has a couple extra buttons here on the side. The scroll wheel can go several directions also. So pretty good overall. Let's take a look at the mouse first. You can see that it's not real big, but not tiny either. It's not like a notebook mouse or anything like that. You can see on the back that it is a Logitech M510. I believe you can buy the mouse or the keyboard separately. On the bottom you got an on-off switch, the sensor, and then underneath the cover where the batteries go, you can see the batteries, and then it also has a little place to store the receiver. If you were going to be taking it somewhere else or moving it around, you can actually stick the receiver right in there and carry it with the mouse. So that's kind of cool if you're going to be moving it. The keyboard, kind of the same thing on the back. You can see that this is a K350. I don't know if they sell this separately as well, but they might. You got a battery cover here on the back of it as well. So you can see it's got a couple of AA's as well, same as the mouse. On-off switch there as well. I haven't really had to use the on-off switches. I find that the battery life's been pretty good, even with just letting it go into its own, standby modes and that kind of thing. But they call it the wave. You can see it's written wave on the space bar. It's kind of got this, wavy design to the keys. I really like it. It's not quite as spread apart as some of those keyboards where you've got the two hands in two separate positions, but it does give it a little more comfort than just having the straight keys like a traditional keyboard. Size, it is about the same width as a regular. You see I've got a regular standard keyboard here. It's about the same width, but it is quite a bit taller just because of the extra buttons they've stuck on it and those kind of things. And then the palm rest down here, which actually has some cushion to it. It's got a nice feel to it. It's not just a piece of fabric stuck over the plastic. It does have some cushion to it. The other thing that you get with this is you get what Logitech calls a set point software, and that keeps track of the mouse and the keyboard and all the settings and everything. Before I get to that, I'll show you the receiver. Here's the tiny little receiver that it comes with. Just tiny little USB thing. It also actually comes with this extender cable, so you can plug that into your tower and then extend it out to where it'd be closer to your keyboard and mouse, which is kind of handy. Or if you're using a laptop or something, you can just leave that receiver plugged in. It's just a tiny little thing. It connects both the mouse and the keyboard to the computer with the one little receiver. So if I go into my set point software, I'll try to see if I can show you this on the screen. It gives you a little tray icon here, which if you mouse over it, it'll tell you if your batteries are good, which it says both the keyboard and the mouse batteries are good. And then if you click on it, you can go into the mouse and keyboard settings. So here's the actual settings, this being for the mouse first of all. So you've got functions for all the different buttons. You can program those to do whatever you want them to do, which is nice. Like I said, this does have left and right scroll. You can click the mouse wheel to the right or left. I don't really use that, but you can program that to do something that you want it to do as well. Then you've got pointer settings, how fast or slow, all of those kind of things like you regularly do with a mouse. It'll tell you if your batteries are good. It's got game modes. I haven't used these. I have used the keyboard and mouse a little bit for games and it's been pretty good, but it also has these settings that you can use specifically for games. And then this just gives you more information about the unifying receiver, they call the little USB thing. And then you can actually configure specific button combinations for specific applications if you want to as well.